We trust that everyone will enjoy these commencement ceremonies. Thank you.
We will begin our ceremony with the playing of our national anthem and Pledge of Allegiance. Now please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Thank you, Will. Thank you for leading us, and thank you for choosing to serve our country. And also, thank you to everyone for jumping up so quickly. That was not planned, but I'm glad to see that woke you up. I'd like to introduce our Student Council President, Mr. Joe Varvel.
Thank you, Will, and we wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors in the U.S. military. I would like to officially welcome everyone to the class of 2023's graduation. I am Joe Varvel, and I have truly enjoyed being the Student Council President for this past school year, and I will miss you all dearly as we move into the next chapter of our lives. I would like to give everyone a congratulations. Congrats to all of the graduates, and all of the family, friends, and teachers who supported us through our school careers. We would not have been able to do it without you. Thank you all for attending the ceremony today.
Thank you, Joe. Our first speaker this afternoon is Miss Sarah Calicott, our Salutatorian.
Hi, I'm Sarah Calicott, the Salutatorian of the class of 2023. I don't know what the future holds, but I know who I will always be thankful for when I take this next step into adulthood. My grandma and my mom. My grandmother has always been one of the most influential people in my life. You will never meet a more caring and giving person than her. She is always ready and willing to help people even when it inconveniences her. I hope to become half the person she is. Thank you, Grandma. My mom never gave me any idea that I couldn't do whatever I wanted to do or be whomever I wanted to be. My mom has always supported me when I wanted to try something new, whether it was dance, cross country, or academic Super Bowl. She has taken me on every college visit, even when it has been out of state, and has supported my decision to leave Indiana for college when few people have. My mom has taken me to every K-pop concert in Chicago, even though it is a long drive, but does it because she knows it makes me happy. My mother has sacrificed her happiness and at times her health just to make me happy and to give me as many opportunities as possible. She has always been there for me when I needed her and has been my guidepost for everything. Mom, you are the most amazing person on earth. You have always pushed me to be better and to do more. My life has a purpose and a goal because of your relentless efforts in raising me. Because of you, I have the vision to reach for my dreams. Thank you, Mom. And also, I know a lot of us don't know what we want to do next. I mean, some of us may be going to college, but we still have no idea what we want to do. But in the end, it's all going to work out okay because we have God and we have Jesus. If you just let God and Jesus into your heart, you're gonna be okay, no matter what. And the loneliness and depression and whatever you may feel now, if you just let Jesus into your heart, your life will have a new purpose. Thank you.
Great job, Sarah. Thank you. There's nothing like mamas and grandmas, that's for sure. Our next speaker and valedictorian is Miss Caitlin Fennell.
Good afternoon, everyone. I could start this speech the traditional way, but I think we can all agree our 4 years of high school were far from traditional. From being sent home freshman year to AB schedule sophomore year and mask last year, I believe the class of 2023 to be the most resilient. Due to COVID, it was challenging to create any major class accomplishments, but we did graduate high school in the fewest amount of scheduled school days. Despite this, we have many great memories and individual accomplishments, starting with our fellow classmates who have decided to serve our country, Collier Shell and Seth Nidifer, who are currently at basic training for the Army, and William Thomas and Brianna Keller, who are joining the Air National Guard. We also have Kai Charters, a licensed pilot who can fly a plane better than some of us can drive our cars, Madeline Fennell, who raised over $500 for the Cerebral Palsy Foundation, and several classmates who have already received Ivy Tech certifications. Throughout these 4 years, we have many great memories to look back on. From breakfast in the parking lot provided by Chef Dane Collins, to the many homecoming game performances by the Joey Allen, to Dumb and Dumber rolling up to prom on their moped, to the basketball games at lunch we were all blessed to watch, and to the countless other memories we will continue to make in this new chapter of our lives. These accomplishments and memories would not have been possible without our family, friends, teachers, counselors, administrators, coaches, bus drivers, and the custodial staff who do the things we take for granted, such as setting out the chairs we are currently sitting in. I also want to say a special thanks to Officer Joe, who has kept us safe all of high school, Mrs. Wittenmeyer, who took our class under her wing, and Mr. Eason, the best high school principal we could have asked for. To my fellow classmates, I know by now you're tired of hearing me speak, and I'm just as tired of talking. But I would like to leave you with a quote. Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Dr. Seuss. With that being said, be sure to value all of the moments of today, because tomorrow, graduation will be a memory. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Great job, and thank you, Caitlin. She's not lying when she was tired of talking. That's the most I've heard her speak in 4 years, so wonderful job. Good afternoon, Interim Superintendent Balatavich, members of the school board, parents, grandparents, friends, and graduates. I want to welcome each and every one of you today to one of the best places in Indiana. It's a place many of us call home, West Vigo High School, Jim Man Green Dome. I'd like to start by thanking and introducing some people. Although they are not all here today, I want to thank our custodians and maintenance for working tirelessly for the last week to make this gym and grounds look and feel as good as it does. They painted, they waxed, changed filters, cleaned coils, weed-eated, dusted, scraped a year's worth of stuff off of those bleachers you're sitting on to hopefully make you feel welcome today. Please join me in thanking them. But I will admit, seeing 92 degrees in the forecast did not excite me. But with their preparation, it's not too bad in here, and it has not caused me to shorten things up on my speech. But a second big thank you goes to a group who has helped each of these students get to this point. There are many teachers and staff members from all levels with us today. Besides educators, there are role models, caregivers, ears to listen, coaches, Canvas gurus, entertainers, mentors, and Chromebook repair specialists who often burn the midnight oil more days than not. I am proud to call them my coworkers and friends. If all elementary, middle school, high school teachers, EAs, counselors, bus drivers, nurses, administrators, staff of the Vigo County School Corporation would please stand. They love me for that, but they've got all summer to get over it. The last group I would like to recognize are 4 students who are in front of us today, either physically or in spirit. These young men and women have or will be joining the armed forces at some point after graduation. Please stand as I call your name, and guests, I ask you to hold your applause until the end and once I have finished reading their names. Will Thomas, Indiana Air National Guard. Brianna Keller, Army National Guard. We also have two who graduated in December and started basic training during this semester. They were getting up really, really early and doing things that you can't imagine they were doing when you were coming in on two wheels in the parking lot to get to class by 8:05. I know of at least one who's watching this live while we're here live. Those two who graduated in December and started basic training this semester are Mr. Seth Niederfer, United States Army, who just graduated from basic training this past Friday, and Collier Shell, United States Army. Please join me in thanking these heroes. For the last few months, I've been trying to piece together the perfect speech. As I woke up most mornings at 3 a.m., that's when it seems my brain goes 100 miles an hour. Trying to come up with those perfect words, I realized there's no such thing, much like your last 4 years. But here we are, piecing it all together to complete the challenge that's in front of us. I believe in routines. We all have routines. Routines lead to success. I would say on most mornings you get up, do the exact same routine to prepare for school, work, no matter the occasion. If you don't, there's a good chance you're going to forget to apply an adequate amount of deodorant. And Lord knows there are many days in this building between the heating and cooling, nobody needs that in their life. By second period, you would have had no friends. But those routines help you remember those things. Thank goodness mechanics have routines when fixing vehicles. Doctors have routines when performing surgeries. And the list could go on. Most importantly, grandmas. Thank goodness they have those routines when you enter their home with those big hugs, making their noodles, cookies, cinnamon rolls. In fact, some of you may be getting some of those this afternoon. When coaching and teaching, especially math, I would preach routines. They lead to muscle and brain memory. However, when teaching math, I tried to show students there was sometimes more than one way to find an answer. And no, one of them was not their neighbor. In fact, just like a math problem today, you could have made your way to school multiple different ways. You could have come I-70, but you can't go back. You could have taken 150, 63, come through West T, taken Bennett's Lane, Bolton Road, Barnhart Road, Old Paris Road, drove your four-wheeler, rode your bike, side-by-side, walked, or even a golf cart. Regardless, you get my point. But just like today, your journey to this gym over the last 4 years, you had different ways, paths of getting here. Some of you laid low, did your own thing. Some were leaders, activists. Some spent countless hours studying. Some of you did not. Some of you spent many hours here before school and even more after to perfect your sport and your skill. Some of you rocked it in choir, band, orchestra. Whatever road you took to get here today was your way. You did you. And for that, I am very proud of each and every one of you. But on the flip side of that, I bet you took the same route to get to school today that you took almost every day for the last 4 years. Why? It's because that's what you know. It's your routine. No fault of yours, no fault of anyone's. You're no different than most. But it's because that is what has become easiest. I don't want you to do what you do because that's what you do. I want you to do what you did because you haven't. Feel free to write that down, tweet that out, whatever you want. That was pretty good. But I want to challenge you to know your destination, but not your path. Say today, not tomorrow. Be bold, be brave, be confident. Get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your box and fight the speed of life that this culture and society is saying it has to be. Parents, especially moms, you may not like this, but students, go, see, smell, touch, hear as much as you can while you can. This community, town, state, country, and world are much, much bigger than what you and I have made them. And when you go slow as you can. Take it in. Pack a lunch. Walk rather than drive. And if you drive, roll the window down and sing as loud as you can to the jams you're cranking. If you're riding and not driving, put your stinking phone down. Look out the window. See a sunset. Count the cows. Watch the storm roll in. Take a self-made detour and learn from what's going on around you. Have a conversation. And have that conversation make someone smile each and every day. I know that may sound weird or even hypocritical coming from a guy who was sitting in your very seats just a few years ago. But I have been blessed. I have been blessed beyond belief on going. But I use myself and many others in this building, in this gym right now as I speak, as a perfect example. You can always come back, and you are always welcome. Dr. Balatavich and members of the school board, it gives me great pleasure to announce that the class of 2023 has met all the requirements necessary for them to be graduates of West Vigo High School in the Vigo County School Corporation. At this time, it is my distinct honor to introduce our interim superintendent, my friend, and no stranger to this stage, Dr. Tom Balatavich.
Good afternoon. First of all, it's good to be back here in the Grain Dome. I spent a lot of fantastic years here, and I want to say congratulations to our graduates and also to the parents that got them to this point. You don't get there alone. Somebody helped you get to where you are today. So let's give our parents, if you could give yourself a round of applause for all your hard work. Now, by the power invested in me by the state of Indiana, and on behalf of the Vigo County School Corporation School Board of Trustees, I, Dr. Balatavich, on this 4th day of June, 2023, grant upon you your high school diploma with all the rights, privileges, and honors. Congratulations, graduates, class of 2023.
Assisting me with diplomas will be Mrs. Amy Lohr. Caitlin Marie Fennell. Sarah Lane Calicott. Joseph Coy Farvell. Regent Alexander Hendricks. Leah Grace Ham. Bailey Marie Hamrick. William Michael Thomas.
Thank you.
Brianna Kristen Akers. Joey Nathaniel Allen Jr. Madeline Renee Ballinger. Carly Lynn Barnes. Emily Ann Beagley. Allie Elizabeth June Benson Adderson. Adam Lee Beaker Jr. Madeline Rose Blitz. Jaden Ivan Bradbury. James Allen Buchanan III. Stephen Allen Burton Jr. Ashton Thomas Camp. Kai Kendall Thomas Charters. Brian Joseph Cheshire II. Thank you, Mrs. Moore. Assisting me now is Mr. Rick Berg. Joel Michael Chicho. Zane Gavin Joseph Collins. Tristan Michael Cooper. Allison Renee Cuffle. Elena Christine Davis. Madeline Rose Finette. Derek Allen Dean. Tony Ray Denny. Dennis James Fink III. Caleb Martin Francis. Emily Elizabeth Gabbard. Shad Parker Garrett. Colleen Marie Gibbons. Keegan Anthony Gray. Hunter Ray Griffin. Nora Cyan Guerrero. Sophia Rose Henderson. Lane Michael Allen Hendricks. Jackson Matthew Hickox. Brock Michael Higgins. Thank you, Mr. Berger. Assisting now is Mrs. Carrie Lavelle. Whitley Blair Postman. Jada Lynn Holmes. Gwyneth Hope Johnson. Zachary Morris Judy. Benjamin Elliott Kearns. Brianna Rochelle Keller. Maddie Marie Kennedy. Benito Michael Lacumba. Avery Drew Lasecki. Baylor Lee Likens. Madison Renee Lindsay. Avery Lucas Long. Caleb Lane Mars. Gavin Richard McCoy. Wyatt James McQuarrie. Cheyenne Rose Meekla. Abigail Ann Meehan. Shane Michael Meehan II. Zachary Joseph Minor. Travis Michael Mize Jr. Thank you, Mrs. Lavella. Assisting now is Mrs. Jackie Lauer. Preston Dwayne Montgomery. Chase Michael Mundy. Carter Lewis Murphy. Pierce William Lewis Newburn.
Thank you very much.
Seth Dakota Nidifer. Jenna Georgianne Poe. Brianna Paige Porter. Hayden Mitchell Raffio. Skylar James Richardson. Hannah Ray Riggs. Eli Jason Roach. Caitlin Sue Robbins. Jacob Matthew Roberts. Madison Grace Roberts. Isaiah John Rash. Calvin Thomas Rutledge. Collier McLean Shell. Michael William Scully.
Good, how are you?
Alexis Grace Seeley. James Raymond Shadow IV. Thank you, Mrs. Lauer. Assisting now will be Mr. J.D. Skelton. Anna Adelisa Page Sittler. Garrett James Skelton. Kyler Andrew Smith. Presley Lene Stewart. Jarrett Hayes Stone. Bryce Scott Taylor. Samantha Joanne Schweitzer. Jocelyn K. Thompson. Jordan Taylor Trout. Trinity Alexis Trout. Molly Rose Van Lannon. Rebecca Shaylin Van Landingham. Marina Araceli Vasquez. Isaac Jordan Vermillion. Dina Marie Boyles. Shaylin Loretta Wager. Braden Philip Lee Weir. Mariah Jean West. Kirsten Hallie Winkler. Mariah Leanne Wyckoff. Melanie Elizabeth Wyrick.
Introducing our senior video are Bailey Hamrick and Leah Ham, our class secretary and treasurer.
My name is Leah Ham, and I have served as the class secretary.
And my name is Bailey Hamrick, and I have served as a class treasurer.
We would like to start by thanking all of the people who have been with us through both good times and bad, our teachers and staff, our family and friends, and of course, each other.
West Vigo High School is a melting pot of many different elementary and middle schools, and we are honored to see you all here today. These past years have been some for the books. Just take a look around you and think about all the memories that this place holds. Boy, if these walls could talk. The first day of freshman year started in this very green dome, and now we gather here again in this chapter of our books.
We will walk across the stage, never to look back, as those we love see us off to the rest of our lives. We hope to see you all achieving your dreams someday. Now I'd like to leave you all with a poem written by one of our fellow classmates, Emily Beagley, entitled Graduation. Today we walk across the stage full of hope and admiration, some of us knowing exactly where life is taking us, others maybe not so much, with parents throwing a fuss. 2,340 days, 18,720 hours we have spent with each other, and to think we won't be sitting in these green dome walls next year. We won't see all of these faces with each other in the same room. We won't ever be sitting right here. But that's life. It's full of change. We don't really know what's to come, and all we can do is accept all the things that are changing. I'll see you guys in 2053 when we're all alums.
Now please enjoy this lovely slideshow that definitely will not make you cry.
Without
Wonderful job, ladies. Baylor, really hard on that. I appreciate that. Baylor, good job. Now returning to the mic and leading you in the changing of the tassels, your senior class vice president, Mr. Joe Varvel.
Transitioning from middle school to high school was a big leap, and now it's time for the next. For 4 years, we have called this school our home. We have cried, stressed, and worked our tails off in order to be where we are today. The journey was rough through the pandemic, as we had to constantly readjust to life and its many challenges, waiting for normalcy to reoccur. Well, normalcy never truly reoccurred, and here we are with the past 4 years having flown by. Although the past may now be a blur, remember to check the rearview mirror as we challenge our future endeavors head on. Don't forget the memories, because that is what makes us who we are. I wish everyone here the best of luck in our futures, and I am excited to see where the road of life takes us. Now, I would like you to please join me in officially becoming the class of 2023. Please stand up. You may be seated.
Note to self before next year. Thanks, Joe. Now to close out this afternoon, our senior class president, Mr. Regin Hendricks.
Here we go. Thank you, Mr. Easton. Good afternoon to our distinguished guests and to the families, teachers, friends, and all the supporters of the West Vigo High School class of 2023. I am Regin Hendricks, the senior class president of the 2023 class of West Vigo High School. Now, becoming senior class president gives you the honor of leading your class, but it also comes with giving the closing speech at graduation. So, having very little experience in the speech department, I asked my dad about talking in front of crowds. So, of course, I had to ask about how to open up a speech, and he said, for me, I like to tell a joke to lighten up the mood. So, as any human would do, I then asked what joke I should say, and he says, with a face like that, you don't need to tell a joke at all. Being honest, I never thought I'd be standing here at graduation giving a speech, but here I am. Coming into high school, my first interactions I had were summer practices with the football team. About halfway through one practice in July, Coach Murphy calls me out into the hallway. And if you know Coach Murphy, you know that he's a pretty intimidating fellow. So Coach Murphy tells me a quote. That quote stated, "You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great." After I was told that quote by him, he then told me how much he believed in me and how much I had improved from last year. So from then on, I had a why. I knew my parents and brothers always believed in me, but having my position coach tell me that, personally, would make me work as hard as possible. The lesson learned here is a sign in the wrestling room that says, at first, if you don't succeed, then maybe you just suck. Which might sound mean or shameful, but I believe it's encouraging, like you're not going to be great right away. But now hearing that quote makes you think back about our freshman year. Man, how we have changed. It really is unbelievable the progress we have made in just 4 fast years. I told myself that I wasn't going to talk about COVID, but here I am. Being stuck at home behind a screen and missing your friends really puts things into perspective for our senior year, finally going back to normal. Considering we haven't had a normal year of high school until this year. And the worst part of it all, snow days will never be the same again. Sophomore year, we were A and B days, so it was tough on us to be able to get things done with our distractions at home. Junior year was very similar in the fact that we had some A and B days and we were masked. Junior year was the toughest for me personally. January 4th, 2022, our beloved Coach Cobb retired from being the head football coach at West Vigo High School. This hit me pretty hard because I loved playing for Coach Cobb. So I knew going into my senior year there were going to be a lot of changes. Coach Cobb brings me into his classroom maybe a few weeks or so afterwards. He tells me, "Regent, I know that you're going to buy in no matter who the new coach is, but I want one thing from you this year. I want you to get everyone else to buy in. If someone is going to do it, it's going to be you." So from then on, I had two goals. One, be a leader and get everyone else to buy in, and two, be great. I personally believe I accomplished both of these goals. I was named a captain for this team this year, which was a huge honor. I had 6 college football offers and was named all-conference. This shows that we aren't going to be great right away. If you want to see an example of this, come play a round of golf with me. It's not a pretty sight. We've all taken different paths to get us here today, and I believe that there's more that connects us than divides us. We have truly built something here at West Vigo. Our community is awesome. We have great leaders and a strong foundation. I am so excited for all of our future endeavors. Looking out and seeing all of you and the potential we have in these seats. Just be ready, because times will not get easier. And we will definitely not be great right away. But I believe we are ready to step up and face adversity like we have done many times in our high school career. I'm so grateful for all the relationships that have formed from me attending West Vigo, and I hope you all feel the same. I would like to leave you all with a quote by former President Obama that said, "All those adults that you think were in charge and knew what they were doing, it turns out they don't have all the answers. A lot of them aren't even asking the right questions. So if the world's going to get better, it's going to be up to you. So class of 2023, we're up and good luck. Thank you."